The Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science is fortunate to have the genius of Da Vinci in residence through July. And while the surface of works like The Last Supper illustrate his mastery of craft, it's what lies beneath that truly reflects the depth of his innovation.
Her smile is quite possibly the most famous in the world. In 2017, it was estimated that Da Vinci's Mona Lisa was valued at more than $800 million.
I remember the last time I saw it, it was under bulletproof glass and you couldn't get closer than 30 or 40 feet to it.
And while the original Mona Lisa is securely located at the Louvre in Paris, New Mexico residents have a chance to see the work of art in ways never before possible, thanks in large part to forensic science.
You'll be able to see what made his painting so special. You'll be able to see scans, scientific scans of individual paintings, so that you'll be able to see why he painted them the way he did, and all the different stages of their painting, because sometimes it took him 30 years to paint a painting.
It's only part of the examination, exploration, and celebration of Da Vinci the genius, showing now at the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science.
When we first talked about it, it was mostly the board of our foundation that was excited about it. A couple of them had seen it in Phoenix and they wanted to bring it here. They thought it would resonate with people of New Mexico, and I think they're right.
Da Vinci the Genius is the most comprehensive traveling exhibition of Leonardo da Vinci ever assembled, featuring 15,000 square feet of 75 large-scale models, facsimiles of his most famous works of art, and hands-on interactive pieces.
The art-science connection is very significant for people in New Mexico, and the opportunity to get to know this person as a genius, as a multidisciplinary scholar, as a person who never stopped learning, lifelong learner. We just felt that it resonated, and also since it's a natural history museum, he was such a great observer of nature. When he wanted to know about flying, he studied the birds. When he wanted to know about plants, he studied gardens and landscapes and plants. And when he studied anatomy, he did dissections. So we feel that he's like it's just a natural for natural history.
His obsession with the natural world greatly influenced his artistic process, as evidenced with forensic scans of the Mona Lisa, scans which reveal layer upon layer of creation.
He went from the bones and the muscles out to the skin, to the expression, to the eyes, to the painting, to the surface painting. So by seeing the surface of the painting, you're only seeing a tiny bit of what he had to offer in terms of creating that image.
The genius of Da Vinci was his forward thinking about the marriage of art and science, a trend now making strides in the educational forum.
The Department of Cultural Affairs was very excited about bringing Da Vinci here because we consider, the statewide initiative, a STEAM initiative, is something that all the museums are embracing today. And you'll find the arts and sciences in every museum that's managed by the Department of Cultural Affairs. So when we said that Da Vinci steams full ahead into New Mexico, we were looking at a statewide initiative to ensure that all kids, all school children, that was our primary objective, is to get all school children into the exhibit, to have them motivated by the great genius of one person and his many, many interests, hopefully make them see how much more interesting it is to study and to pursue your own ideas as you look around nature and look around you.
And while Da Vinci is a vital part of human history, it's his contributions to the future that make him relevant today.
I kind of hope that the kids will think, well, this man was 500 years ahead of his time. What will the world be like in 500 years? How would it have different needs? What things should I be concerned about today? How can I be a visionary for the future?
Now, the museum is hosting a variety of special events tied into Da Vinci as well. For more information, head over to foxnewmexico.com.